Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
It's William and Andrew here. We're at Star Cottage Studio today. Hello, hello, hello. If you're out there, please say hi. Let us know you've joined in. It has been a wild few days. We hope that you're doing well. If you celebrate Christmas, we hope you had a great Christmas. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, we hope you're having a great Hanukkah. Whatever holidays you may celebrate, we hope you're doing it well and having fun and it's healthy and everyone's good. Hello, Susie. Hello, Suzanne. Thank you for joining in. Tonight, this is the first night in a few nights now that we are doing a live. We were not here Christmas Eve. We were not here Christmas, of course. And we're back. We're back. Hello, Danette. Hello, Teresa. Whoops, I'm losing some things here. Hold on one second. I don't want to lose anything. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining in. So tonight we have an assortment of things for you all. I have some African beads, glass, some African metal. We have some daggers, Czech glass flowers, some Czech glass things, and we have some metal beads, some metal charms, milagros, and things like that. So it's kind of a miscellaneous night, and I just grabbed some things. I've been doing packing and shipping today. I shipped a bunch of things out today. I am packing even more in the background. I actually took stuff home so that I could pack it at home and wouldn't have to run up here to the cottage just to do that. So I have a bunch of stuff getting ready that I'm sorting, Gesundheit, that I'm sorting and getting ready. It has been wild. It has been wild, everyone. Anne is here. Hello, Anne. Suzanne says, sounds great. Yeah, things are going well. I mean, as well as they can with everything. If you saw, we had an emergency furnace boiler issue at the store the day before Christmas Eve, so on the 23rd. I think Andrew was telling you all about it. If you were on, I think he did the live that night. If you were on the live, he mentioned it. We thankfully, I think, got it taken care of. It took. I knew about the problem at about 4 o'clock that afternoon when I went up to the store to meet some people who wanted to do some private shopping for the holidays. And so we opened up the store for them. And when I opened up, it was actually about 3:30 or so, 3 o'clock, 3:30. The store was very cold. And I was like, well, it's a cold day. Maybe it's just having a hard time keeping up. And then I looked at the thermostat, and it was about 10 degrees lower than temperature is set at that point. We usually keep it around 65, 66, and it was at 54. So I knew there was an issue because it's never that low. And so I went down the basement and looked around, and the furnace was not on, not running. I opened it up a little bit to see what was going on. The pilot was not lit. Or the pilot was lit actually, but nothing was happening. It was not kicking on. And I could hear, I adjusted the thermostat down and back up, and I could hear it clicking to tell the furnace to come on, but I didn't hear that whoosh sound that I hear whenever it fires up. So that was a little scary because we found out our boiler is from 1987. It's almost as old as I am. And you never know when things are that age, what's going on. But I found out that through everything that is a very good boiler, and they are like workhorses apparently. So I was able to take care of our customers. I apologize for being chilly in the store. I had a little electric heater that I fired up. Hey, Donna, good, says finally able to catch a live. Hello, hello, glad to see you here. So I fired up the little electric heater, and then our tenant is a handyman, so he came down to try to look at it. Although he said in the 10 years he's lived there, it's always just worked. He's never actually had to do anything with it, so he doesn't know much about it. So, hey, Mary Jane, thanks for joining us. So we talked with him, and he tried to fix it, and then his son spent some time in school learning HVAC and heating and all that. And now he works, though, on very large equipment in hospitals. So he wasn't sure if he could actually do much. So he took a look at it. We found a completely singed wire. And so they tried to replace that wire. They tried to replace the thermocouple, which I guess is what tells it that it's okay to ignite, that it's ready. I don't know. I don't know much about it all.
You know more than I do.
I do now. I learned.
Tell me about it. I had to pretend like I knew he was talking about.
Yeah, there's a lot, and there isn't. There's a lot, and there isn't. The way it's set up, it's a pretty simple thing, but it has some electronics on it. And so they replaced the wire, they replaced the thermocouple, still wouldn't start up. So I called people, and it was starting to be close to, because they had to run and get parts and stuff, and they had to run out and get it. And by the time they were done, it was probably about 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. And this is after we tried to diagnose it, they tried to fix it, they tried to look for everything, they went and got stuff, so I had to start calling people. And of course, it's late at night, the day before Christmas Eve, we're like, is anyone going to come out? So I called, and I left messages, and pretty much no one called me back. I got some people that said they would call me back when I reached them live. They never did. I got people who said they'd have a tech reach out to me. They never did. I had people that picked up the phone and they're like, we only work with current clients in the after hours, which I was like, ooh, that's probably going to be a thing. Because we're new up there. We've never had to have any issues or anything done. So we don't have a heating and air conditioning person or company. So I left a message for John Clausen, Jay Clausen Heating, and he called me right back. And I was on the phone with someone else waiting for them to see if they could come, and he left a message and I missed it, and then I was trying to listen to his message and the reception was terrible, so I couldn't actually get his name, so I had to listen to his message again, and when I'm starting to listen to it again, he called again, and I was able to pick up the phone. And of course, because someone else already touched it, he was very hesitant to come out. He was pretty much saying no. And then I was like, please. I was like begging on the phone. I said, they only did this. Please come out and look. And he's like, I don't know if I want to waste my time and come out there. And when somebody else already touched it and who knows what they did. And he was thinking it was a newer one, which apparently has a lot more wires that you can move around. And he was happy when he came finally. He did decide to come up. He said he would try and help us out. And he was like, oh, this is an older one. There aren't many wires to mess with. So he saw the wire that they messed with. He understood why they messed with it. And he was a super nice guy. Highly recommend him if you're in Johnstown and you were looking for a heating guy. He knew about it. He tried to do his best because he's like, I see what you do here. I see where you are. He says, I know you can't be making that much money in this location doing what you're doing. He's like, well, I'm going to try and help you out. And he tried. Normally there's a control box, and that was the issue. The signal was being sent from the thermostat to the control box, but the control box wasn't telling the furnace to heat up. So he looked at it, he says, normally I replace these. I don't try to fix these, but for you I'm going to try and fix this one. So he took some pieces out of it, put some new pieces in it. He got some parts working a little better than they were, some more energy flowing through it, some power flowing through it, but it was not still connecting. And so it ended up being the circuit board had gotten fried, most likely when the wire inside burnt down. It probably sent a shock back through the circuit board and fried that circuit. He could manually connect it on the circuit board with wires and it would work. And at that point, as soon as I heard that furnace start up, I'm like, thank goodness it's not the furnace. It's this little box. And so the part that he tried to fix for us would have been 1/10 of the price of the whole thing, the whole box. But luckily for us, he carries that box around with him for a furnace that is from 1987. and he had one in his van. And I talked with my family, and they're like, let's just do it. They helped us out, and we replaced that box.
Hopefully we can pay it back sooner than later.
Yes, yes. So that was what ended up happening, and we left there. He left about 2 a.m., so he was there from about 8:30 till about 2 in the morning. And not once did he try to act like he was too, needed to get out of there, or, needed to get home, or needed to be up the next day, like nothing. He was there and he was working on it. And so that was amazing. And so we got it all working. It was starting up. Everything was fine. We found out that it had not been cleaned probably in years, like many, many years. There was so much soot caked in the furnace that the reason the wire got fried was because the flame had nowhere to go, and it was being pushed out under. There's a door that comes off that you can reach the pilot light. The flames from the heater were going up and immediately coming up and under that door because they couldn't actually go up. There was so much soot. So we didn't know this. And he said most of the time when you have your furnace inspected, most of the people who inspect them don't actually check to see how dirty they are. They'll check to make sure things are working, and they'll, do whatever they need to do, lube things up, get things going, make sure everything's working, check the pressure, but they don't actually do the cleaning. And they don't.
We had an inspection done.
Yeah. So
they said everything was in working order and that it was older, but that it was fine.
Yeah. So he showed me how to clean it out. So this Sunday, when I'm up there, Saturday night or Sunday night, it's supposed to be warmer this weekend. I'm going to take it apart. I'm going to shut it down. Hopefully it starts back up okay. I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to disassemble parts of it, clean it out, and put it all back together. That's the goal. I was going to do it Sunday night. I might actually do it Saturday night so that it's warm Sunday if it need an extra day, because it's supposed to get cold again after Sunday. So thankfully he showed me how to do that. We're going to do that and hopefully get it cleaned out better than it has been. My mom has some brushes. My nephew and niece, I think, are going to come up on Friday to do some making. And so she got some brushes that she's never used for something, and she thinks they might help us clean it out. So we're going to try and do a super clean out job on that and get it all better. I cleaned it out quite a bit that night. There was so much junk falling out from under it, but there's still a spot that I can tell the flames are not happy. So that was that. And then I went up the next day to check on it, and it was 54 degrees in the store again, and my heart sunk. And I went down, and the pilot light was completely off, and I tried to get it started the way he told me to start it, and it would not start. So I went out, I fooled around with the thermostat, tried to kick it down below temperature again and kick it back up to see what was going on. And in doing that, or maybe just in the time it took, something reset, and it ended up working that it fired up. I told my tenant that it had gone out again and asked him to please keep an eye on it. And he said he would. So I have not heard from him. So I'm hoping that all is good. It's nice and warm up there. And when I come up, he's not had any issues. He's not had to restart it. It's all good, and everything will be good. What I'm thinking is some of the probably soot still fell from when we were cleaning it and possibly knocked out the pilot light. That's what I'm hoping. And we'll see. We'll see. But I did get it running again, and it was kicking back up, and it was working. So hopefully all is working there again. Susie says, I have my furnace checked every year. It's worth the money. Yes, we normally do have the house one checked. And this one we had just checked last year, but we didn't check it this year because we thought it would be fine. Well, and I don't know if they would have seen this or not or noticed it. Because I know sometimes when we've had the one in our house checked, they don't like disassemble it to look that much. Like they don't take it all apart. And unless you took this one all apart, you'd have no idea that it was going on. They like checked the pressure. They looked around a little bit. They, take off maybe one panel. So I don't know. And it says it's such a blessing to get a good technician. Equipment repairs are so stressful. Yes, I was maxed out. Thankfully, my mom and aunt were texting me. I was texting with Andrew, and they were keeping me calm. They were keeping me calm. Anna says, that technician has earned your business for sure. Yes. Anytime we need anything done, I will be calling John to have that done. It's funny because our tenant's name is John, and our tenant's son's name is John. So it was 3 Johns that night. And, huh? I know. And then my grandfather's name was John. I'm like, he's just looking out for us, sending all these Johns to help us out. So that was something for sure. So that was my Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Eve, I went up to my brother's house, and
technically it was your Christmas Eve also.
It was also the start of my Christmas Eve. Yes. And then Christmas Eve day, that was when I went up to the store and found that it wasn't working again, and got it up and running. And then I went to my brother's house and had dinner there. Well, lunch actually. We ate early. We normally have Christmas Eve evening, but they had a thing at the church that night, so we spent the afternoon there, and we ate. And then the kids, my niece and nephew, opened their presents, and we did crafts. And I showed my nephew how to make necklaces with lobster claws instead of just stretchy. They've been making stretchy, but he learned lobster claw making. And so he's super pumped to come up to the store again and make some stuff. So I think my mom's going to bring them up on Friday, and they're going to make some stuff. And my niece showed me how to make rubber band bracelets, or gum band bracelets, as she calls them.
You better hide it. I saw it was out on the
oh, those kittens are looking at it?
They started getting curious.
Curious about my rubber band bracelet. So she showed me how to do that. And that was fun. And I got to spend time with my mom and my dad and my brother and sister-in-law and the kids. And then I came home late that night. After stopping here at the cottage, we had issues with our pellet stove here at the cottage. It kept burning out. We thought it was an electrical thing. And it ended up that whatever happened, where we always set the flue, where we always set it, it's been set there like for weeks, months even. It was suddenly not burning enough, and it was burning out. And we thought it was when the air conditioning, well, the heating units, the split system, when it kicks on and off, sometimes the lights dim, and we thought it was blanking it out. So we were going to get a battery backup for it, and it ended up that it just needed more air, just a little bit. I gave it more air and it went out, and I gave it a little less, and we got it just at the right point. So I got to mark it now where the right point is for the air, and hopefully it stays at that point, because it did change. So that was Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, we did a little bit of work, but mostly took the day off a little bit and just kind of decompressed, and tried not to do too much. Andrew was up, of course, all last night working on things. That's his way. And I worked on some things in the evening, but I tried to reserve the day to playing with cats, and we watched some craft things on YouTube and learned about enameling and prong setting and that kind of stuff. That's what we did on Christmas Day. And that's been our week so far. So how's everyone else doing? How's everyone else? I hope you all had a great holiday season if you're still enjoying it. I know New Year's is coming up. We did release the Bead in the New Year calendar. If you don't know what that is, you can find that on our blog, on our website at allegorygallery.com. It's a calendar of January. You get one prompt every single day. You can do the prompts in order. You can do them out of order. You can do them all. You can do one of them. You can do as many of them as you want. But it is a calendar that we put out every year to help people start the year off creatively. We know sometimes after the holidays, it can be hard to feel like you have the energy to come up with any kind of project. So we come up with a calendar of prompts for you. You can download that calendar on our website at allegorygallery.com. I just realized there it is, at allegorygallery.com. And we hope you enjoy it. There is a date, which I believe is the 24th. That is the Creative Make-Along. It's a date that says make with friends or create with friends. And so many people have been asking us to do the Creative Make-Along more often. That's on Zoom, where we hang out on Zoom together and everyone has a project and we just work on things together. And sometimes we have a theme, sometimes we don't have a theme. Even if we have a theme, you can still participate even if you don't do the theme. But we just hang out together and make stuff for like 2 hours. And so on the next to last Friday in every month, we are going to have a creative make-along. And if you're on Facebook, you can join that event and say that you're going or say that you're interested so that you get a notification about that, hopefully.
Hopefully we put it up enough time that...
Yeah, we're going to keep sharing it all around.
Because you know how it's been 3 days after.
I know. I've gotten a lot of people liking in the Johnstown groups our Sip and Shop event now. They're suddenly all liking it. I'm like, oh, this person liked it. This person liked it. I'm like, yeah, of course.
It's too bad we can't have like a follow.
I know. There has to be like, oh yeah, this weekend. That's what I said. We need to make a Facebook event and then not do the event that weekend and then be like, okay, here it is now.
Or update it.
Update it.
Part 2. Part
2, yeah.
Technically it would be part 3.
I know. So the Creative Make-Along is there. It is the next to last Friday of every single month. I know that's a weird kind of thing, but if we picked a date, then it's on any kind of day. And I figured Friday night is probably the best night for people. You can hang out late and hang out for a few hours. It will be in lieu of the lives. So we will not have a live on those dates. We will start at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time, right with the Creative Make-Along, to make it easier for people to not have to be up too late. Normally the Creative Make-Alongs, we have our live for like an hour and a half or so, and then the Creative Make-Along starts at 9. And sometimes people fall asleep or we don't get as many people attending. So we figured, I was talking with Andrew, and we figured that we would not do the live those nights. And
maybe I'll go earlier.
And yeah, and so we'll do.
I don't know if I'm going to be here.
You're going to be here for most of them as far as the calendar shows. It just happened to fall in between a lot of your things. Donna says, well, that will be a fun time. Yeah, hang out with us on Zoom and make things. Cheryl says, just popping in to say hi. About to watch season 2 of Squid Games and chill. Have a good evening. You too, Cheryl. Thanks for popping in.
She's gonna do Netflix and chill.
I know. We've never watched the Squid Games.
That sounds too stressful.
Sounds too stressful for Andrew.
It's all about anxiety. So.
Oh, is it? I don't know what it's about.
It's like a game where you get murdered or something if you don't win.
Oh, that sounds not so great. But you have fun watching, Cheryl.
That's a yuck your yum.
Right? And so
you yum your yum.
We have another season of a few shows. I think Virgin River is coming back on.
Is it on now?
I don't know. It might be on now. We have a last season of that, I think, to watch.
I don't think it's on yet.
And what else what's the other one I was waiting for?
Section 31.
I don't even remember that.
That's Michelle Yeoh.
Oh, well, that's that movie, though. But that's not another season of something. There's another season of something that, I don't know. Anne says, yes, Squid Game sounded too stressful to me, too.
No, I was like, I don't need any more anxiety.
Hey, Julie. Thank you for joining us. Good to see you here.
Which one?
Julie Liston.
Oh, howdy. It's been a minute.
I know. We're getting some refreshed people here. We haven't seen in a while today.
Is it because y'all don't have the work?
Maybe people are
They're
off,
on
huh?
break.
So yeah, so we released the Beat in the New Year calendar. That's available at allegorygallery.com. Just go to our blog and you can download the PDF of that calendar if you want and get more details about it. We will release the links in the Design Challenges group or via email, probably both, closer to the dates, because we don't want a lot of people coming in who aren't actually going to, that are spam. And because it's kind of an open group Zoom thing, we don't want that. So closer to the dates, we will publish the links to join. And I tried to make a Zoom event that would just repeat, so you could use the same link every time, but you cannot make Zoom repeat on the second to last Friday of every month. That's not an option. They can't do that kind of repeating process. So I'll have to come up with a link that we can use. Anne says, All Creatures Great and Small is coming in January. Ooh, we do like that one. We do like that one.
Does that one blonde-headed guy ever come back?
The blonde-headed guy ever coming back? The brother? Tristan, is he ever coming back?
Did he die? What happened to him? He go off to war and then they never
talk about him
again.
I don't know.
He too busy?
He's too busy. Anne says Sweet Magnolias is coming in February. Andrew didn't sound excited by that.
I know people who are like that, so if I want to do that, I just look at their Facebook page, exactly like the show.
Suzanne says, might be celebrating my birthday in January on Zoom. That'd be nice. I think my birthday in February is going to be celebrated on Zoom. I think it's the 24th of January and 24th of February. I think they follow the same thing, maybe. Huh?
No, because 22 isn't. We're going to be teaching in Pittsburgh, hopefully, and that's on a Saturday.
That's on a Saturday, so it's not. Okay.
So you'll be on a Monday. So you're going
So
to
celebrate
my
birthday during a live, and my birthday weekend coming up that night. So yeah, that's what we released the last few days. We're getting very close to having enough sales in the online store to possibly get that loan, the repayment thing, early loan repayment, and an extra loan. So we need just a few more good sales in the online store, or lots of little ones, huh? We're almost there.
I had tried to get like 100 and something a day.
133 a day or something like that.
And then we are ahead of that. So
yeah, we're ahead of that right now. So if we can keep up the momentum, we offered a discount code Furnace.
I wonder why.
I know, right?
Because we still have to deal with that.
Yeah. So FURNACE, Furnace. And you save an extra 5% off the winter sale. So it's 25% off everything in the online store if you want to use that code. We've gotten a number of people who are like, I'm not using the code. I'm just buying from a small business and I want to pay full price. I'm like, that's great too. You can do that if you'd like to. So you can choose to use the code. We're not going to tell you not to do that.
Don't not use it and then say, oh, I want to use it.
Yeah, because that's
a headache.
That's a headache. So there's the code WINTER if you want to save 20%. There's the code FURNACE if you want to save 25%. And you can leave out the code if you want to pay full price. Suzanne says, Andrew, have you read Sword Crossed by Freya Marsky? It just came out.
I don't know. Is that the one? I think so. Let me check. Because that's the one, the man on man, isn't it?
Sword Crossed.
Yeah,
it sounds like. Teresa says, my birthday is this coming Tuesday. Teresa. Birthday is Tuesday. Nice. That is New Year's Eve, isn't it? That's New Year's Eve.
Oh, I didn't get it yet.
He didn't get it yet, Suzanne. He hasn't listened to it yet anyway.
So it just came out though, right?
She said just came out.
Yeah. Oh no, that came out in October. I didn't get that one yet.
He hasn't gotten to it yet.
Unless I listen to it. See, here's the other thing: is that sometimes I listen to stuff on Libby, and that doesn't get accounted for in
your list, in your library. Cindy says, hello, Cindy. Sorry I haven't been around, been busy and going through some personal things, but I'm good. I'm glad you're good. We've all been dealing with a lot of personal stuff lately. Mostly us business stuff, but knock on wood, things are clearing out.
hopefully.
Clear out that for the new year, right?
I'll add that to the thing. Is that part of the other ones or the new one?
Is it part of the other ones, Suzanne, he's asking?
I just finished the Lee Bardugo books. Like the Marvelous Light and the Restless Truth.
Is that the one you said you're listening to the short stories now?
No,
that's another one.
That's Lee Bardugo. The Freya Marsky books are the A Power Unbound. The Restless Truth. Yeah, they restless in that. They'll wrestle each other.
Wrestle each other.
The Marvelous Light.
Oh, these books y'all are reading. I don't know. Sometimes I come down to the kitchen and I hear things.
You always do.
I know.
It's your special gift.
It's my gift to walk in on
like
the
90% like
90%
magic,
trudging through the woods.
Go have to solve the mystery. How they gonna get out of this conundrum? And then there's like 1% of them like wrestling naked.
And that's when I walk in.
And he walks in, and then he's like, He talked about me. I said, don't talk about me.
I don't really care.
You know it's gonna happen.
Yeah. It's just like it's funny because it's every single time I walk in. I'm like, how much is in these books every time I walk in?
Every book. Even that.
It's like I can walk into the good parts.
So I was like, I wonder how come these are so popular. And then so I listened to all the Twilight books. Of course, he comes in when Bella's begging for it. She's like, why won't we have the time? He's like, I don't want to hurt you. And she's like, I want the times.
Suzanne says it's a standalone.
Okay, I didn't get that sword cross business yet, but it's on my wish list. So here we go.
On the wish list.
When my Audible credits renew, 11.
I don't know.
12.
I don't know. I might have an extra if you need it. I have to look.
Merry Christmas.
Right. Happy New Year. Get a whole Audible credit. And then Audible, they make me a little bit wild because anytime I go to look at a book, it's always less than I paid for the credit. But you got to buy the credits. You got to be a member to get the discounted rate. So every time I spend a credit, I feel like I'm spending more money than I need to.
Oh, well, who cares?
But then if I just bought the things, then I'd have all these credits that I paid for, and I'm paying twice.
You're overthinking it. Just go. If you want to listen to something, listen to it. Oh, wow.
I know.
Unless it's 20 minutes long and you're paying $10, then skip that. That's not worth it. So what I do is I look and I see if it's like...
Make sure it's long enough.
If I'm going to get my price per word out of this business.
Price per minute.
Because sometimes the ones...
I know, I've almost gotten tricked sometimes. It's like, oh, this is a little 10-minute short story. And it's like a whole credit.
They also, sometimes Audible breaks up anthologies that they own. So, those Lee Bardugo books, you can pay $5 for one short story that's 2 hours long, or you use one credit and it has an anthology that has all of them.
You get the whole thing.
So, I had that experience now. But I also think I've heard one of them.
At least you can return things if you need to.
I know, but they're making it harder because people are using it like a library where they...
I knew that would happen.
Yeah, they bury it real deep, so you can't...
That's good. Easy. I guess that's good. It's good if you know about it. But, yeah, if you don't like a book on Audible, they actually have a return a way to return it. But if you do it too often,
You can't do
then
it.
they get you banned.
And some things you can't return.
Mm.
I can't remember what it is. If there's like if you buy it through one of their sales, you can't. Because sometimes they'll have like a 3 for 2 or something. They try to get you to use up your credits.
Yeah. Spend 2 credits, get $3.
And like I got a bunch of stuff on.
I never have enough credits before the end to actually do that with. But you get 2 credits a month, right? I only get 1. I don't think they have the 2 credit one.
I listen to
I know
books way more than you.
But I don't think they offer your plan anymore. That's why I can't get it.
They also have the Audible Plus. The only problem with the Audible Plus is that when it goes in your library, it's not forever. So sometimes if you don't listen to it fast enough, they'll lock you out. Because at one point, those Diana Dilbarababa, the what's it called? Outlander.
Oh.
She they had all of her books for free. You could listen to them. But it was for 1 month. Those books sometimes are 20 hours long.
I was going to say, that's a lot of listening. You just got to have that on all the time, no matter what you're doing.
So I got through 1 by the time it had expired. So yeah, I did not finish those.
That's when you've got to have a little Alexa device and just have it playing in the background all the time.
Yeah, but then it's not. What's the point? Like, if you're not enjoying it, then it's just like
rushing through it.
It's just background noise, in which case I can just turn music on.
So that's what's been going on with us. What's been going on with you? How did y'all spend your holiday, if it's your holiday?
Duolingo.
We Duolingo'd a lot. Are you on Duolingo? Andrew and I are battling each other on Duolingo.
Not really.
No.
It's like...
We have little clashes. They set up a thing, if you don't know. You can battle each other to see who is the fastest.
They forced us to get a super, but only for 2 days, so it's almost done.
I think it's been longer than that now.
No, I got it late. I don't know. It's also super.
Yeah.
But they're trying to get, so they trick you into getting one of the...
Well, hopefully they're not just going to charge you.
No, supposedly they tell you 2 days before on the trial to cancel it. But I don't need one more thing that I have to, like, do it. But it is better.
It is so much easier with the super.
And you don't have to watch 1 million ads. But you don't get as much treasure, though, I noticed.
I feel like I do. I don't know.
I know. I used to get, like, way more treasure, I felt like.
I think just because you're getting higher. I think it just goes away as you get higher. They want to get you hooked.
Well, so I started also, I started a paper notebook and started writing out my vocabulary.
All your vocabulary words.
Yeah, because they were talking about in the brain training stuff, and is you have to have it in different ways. So you have to write it down, and then you have to say it.
It's good to write it, to say it, to see it.
So
use all those senses.
Yeah, my saying isn't so good. My hearing isn't so good. So that's not ideal.
We got to start putting up Post-its on all the things around the house. Name them.
I don't.
They say to do that too, so you live with it.
But I do. I have been starting to request stuff, but that's the only things I ask for, anyways. Is coffee and tea.
Un té con zucchero. Un té con zucchero. Un café.
Vorrei un té con zucchero.
That's Andrew's Italian voice.
I know. Imagine how I'm going to sound after.
When you're actually in Italy. Vorrei un té con zucchero.
It could be like, okay, Duolingo.
Right.
But my voice changes too. It gets an octave lower.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Donna says, we had dinner and gift giving at my house yesterday at 5 p.m. Had so much fun and ate way too much. Yeah, we were living on leftovers for a while, but we polished them up. So we've got leftovers from previous to that we're going to get back to tonight and turn them into something else. Andrew, I think, is going to make a curry, he said.
I wonder of our friends sent us some African curry.
Some spices.
So I'm going to try to use those.
Yeah.
Oh, we should have got eggs.
Are we out of eggs?
Did you get any more eggs?
No.
Well.
I didn't know we were out. So yeah, that's been our time. I forgot my juice. I'm going to go get my juice. I'll be right back. Entertain them, Andrew.
Un café con zucchero. Un latte.
He's going to teach you Italian while you're...
That means milk, y'all.
Milk.
That's not a latte like here.
No, it just means milk.
Yeah,
Which
just
is
milk.
Why they call it a latte here, because it's just coffee with a milk.
Mm-hmm. And then you know how to say coffee in the cafe.
Cafe.
It means coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Un café.
Un cafe.
But the how to say a cafe is un bar.
Un bar. But it also
like
means bar.
Uh-huh.
Because I finally got to that, and I looked, and it says bar, cafe, and something else.
Coffee shop.
Coffee shop.
Un coffee bar.
Donna says, yeah, that's what I had for dinner tonight. It was leftovers. And then next week is black-eyed peas, green turnips, and cornbread for New Year's. Yeah, we got to start getting our New Year's food together.
I know, because they always sell out.
I stopped at Dollar General on the way here to get some cat food and some other things, and they had black-eyed peas in a can. I was like, wonder if I should have grabbed it. But I was like, I don't know if he's going to want that or if he's going to want to make fresh.
Forget it. I don't need to do it.
He said, I don't need to do it when they got it in a can. Mm-hmm. There was sauerkraut and black-eyed peas.
Perfect. Done.
New Year's is done.
Maybe we'll get them fake kielbasa.
Right? Those impossible sausages. Those were good. I'm
going to Airmont soon.
I know you're leaving me.
So I need to get gas money.
You better start selling.
I've been working.
He has. He's been working on a lot of stuff, y'all.
All night.
He's been working on a lot of stuff for the past few nights.
I went through one whole book, except for the last 26 minutes.
Yeah, I thought he's going to be in bed this morning. He did not come to bed.
No. I had to finish my work. I got so tired, I couldn't wait the extra 30 minutes for the...
Yeah, the last bit I had to take out of the oven because...
I gotta go.
He's like, I'm going to burn everything.
So me and Gertie, we went to sleep.
You and Gertie. And then 2 seconds later, Gertie was out in the... looking around.
She tucks me in. I'm trained her now.
Tucks you in, then she leaves.
She's like, ugh.
Yeah.
You're gonna squeeze my guts.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that's what's going on in the Thornton Jones life. And today, like I said, we're going to have some African beads. We're going to have some Czech glass, vintage and modern, and drops and flowers and things like that. Some bird tongues. I know some people really like those, so we have some more. And then we have some metal beads. We have some Milagros. Andrew said somebody was looking for some kind of barn animal things. So we have some barn animal themed Milagros that we picked out. So if you like all that, stay tuned. It's going to start right now. All right, let me flip the camera around and let's get this show started.
Anybody on Instagram?
No one's on Instagram.
No Charlie?
Remy Nala and Karak 808 were here for a second. But, hey, it's Mustafa. Hello, Mustafa.
Hi.
How are you? How's everything going up there? That's Mustafa from Jada's Jazz Cafe has joined us.
More vegetarian.
Andrew is requesting more vegetarian foods, Mustafa. More vegetarian foods. Keep those mushrooms in stock for the exact moment when we decide to come in.
Well, you know we're going to be there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
We are going to be there this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so...
Get the mushrooms frying.
Get those mushrooms frying, he says. So says, hey, it's cool. Yeah, get us some good stuff.
Hey, do y'all want this business?
What do you got?
I've been trying to clear up some stuff, and then if you glue on a bale, you can have a little polymer clay thing.
Did you make these?
Nah.
I was gonna say, I don't remember that.
No, but they're neat.
Anybody want these?
Do them one at a time so that people don't get confused.
Okay, so if you want this one,
You just have to order something recently.
you have to order something.
Or order something tonight.
Or tonight. I got a bunch of packages getting ready to go out. I'm going to work on them some more tonight, and hopefully we'll be shipping out a bunch of stuff in the morning or tonight. I brought all the stuff home. I have a scale at home. I've got boxes at home, so I'll probably be processing some
You took
stuff.
all the tissue. I was looking for the tissue.
It's up in the office.
I know, but right here.
Oh, there's some over there, over on that white table.
I looked. That's no more.
You used it all? There was like a whole.
Don't worry about it.
There was like a whole thing of it.
Don't worry about
on that white table. The one over by the flowers. Mustafa says, "Got you. I will take care of my people."
Okay.
So if you want this one, everyone. Oh, Suzanne says, "I like the blue one." Okay, Suzanne, you can have the blue one. There you go. If you want this one, say, "I want the purple one." It's purple and orange, peach.
Oh, Suzanne, did you see that bunny rabbit? I found a carved bunny. Where'd it go?
Right here.
I was gonna sell it, but then I don't know if you wanted first crack because you asked for it.
How much is it?
12.
What?
12.
12. So, Mary.
That's not very good. I probably shouldn't have done that. But oh well.
Mary Jane says, "What purple? This purple. Did you say want the purple, or are you asking this is purple? Because this has purple and peach. So this is the purple one. If you want that one, sorry, the blue one. Suzanne requested already.
You don't have to add some way to hang it.
Yeah, there's no way to hang these yet, but you can do a glue-on bale or something.
That's easy.
So if anybody wants this one, let me know that you want the purple one. I'm calling that purple. It is. Suzanne, Andrew thought of you because you've been looking and wanting a little carved bone rabbit. So this is $12 if you want it, Suzanne. If you don't want it, just say pass, and
I'll keep it.
Andrew will keep it. Mary Jane, this is free, Mary Jane. This one, we're giving these away. Suzanne got this one. Mustafa says, "What's in the picture in the middle?" I don't know. An angel? Looks like an angel.
Or a fairy.
Or a fairy.
Whatever you want. That looks like an angel.
Mary Jane wants the purple. Okay, so Suzanne and Mary Jane got that.
Gotta write it down.
I know. Suzanne is going to take this one.
Okay.
Mary Jane says, "I've been wanting a rabbit too." Suzanne's been asking longer.
I can look.
He'll keep looking. So this is going to be Suzanne, and I got to do that for $12. And then this one is Suzanne. And this one is Mary Jane. Okay.
Too bad y'all can't sell food like this.
Right?
Oh, somebody was looking for typewriter key pendants, and we found a couple.
Found one.
No, there's one on your desk.
Oh, is there?
A U.
There's a Y that I brought. I don't know where it is. I think it's in my pants pocket still. We found a Y and a U. So if you're looking for typewriter keys, found those.
I also found typewriter keys, but I don't know. I don't have enough time to set them.
They're not set.
But of course I have typewriter keys.
Of course. Oh, Andrea, Warrior Metalsmith joined us on Instagram. Hello, hello.
Hi.
How are you, friend?
Yeah, a hard time there. Furnace went out too.
Their furnace, I didn't even see that with everything going on.
Yeah, I don't know if they told everybody. Never mind. See?
You telling secrets? Oh, look at all those typewriter keys.
Don't worry about that.
Those also, adding machine.
Yeah, that's not regular typewriter. It's adding machine.
Adding machine keys. Look how fun those are.
So
But
one day
maybe he'll
I
set
was
them.
gonna have Jess make them, but you know, it just sometimes she had.
Andrea says it's alive.
Oh, good.
That's good. Ours is alive, we think too. Hopefully alive. Haven't gotten any word otherwise.
Y'all like angels?
Y'all like angels? We haven't even started the show, Andrew. Just showing you stuff.
I can't help it. It's my way.
It's his way.
So I was thinking about making a couple of little pins or something.
Little angel pins.
My mom collected angels when I was growing up. She still does probably. And so she had one room and there were all stuff from ceiling to floor of angels.
Oh my goodness.
And they had a Virgin Mary in there and this great big one that was from a church. And yeah, it was intense.
So if you want to purchase from this video, I totally missed that part. Take down the lot number, send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. That's all you got to do. So these are MT lots, MT1. If you'd like to purchase this, put MT1 in the subject line of an email, send it to us at info@allegorygallery.com. This is $14. There is only one. This is about 13.2 by 17 millimeters.
Speaking of Jess.
Yeah, I just did that, right?
I picked this out. I used to help her out when we had construction from the store.
Hello, Angela.
In 2018.
Thank you for joining us.
And so nobody came in the store because there was anywhere to park.
Mm-hmm.
And so to make the ends meet, I picked up extra work doing shows for her. And so I've got that one at the Alameda Flea Market. And we set up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so on the water, but I picked that one up when the sun came up and went through and picked out a bunch of stuff before I had to sell everything.
And then it's sold now anyway.
Oh, good.
Well, no one has bought it yet, but it's for sale.
I thought you had it for sale, or somebody got it.
No one got it yet, unless my email. Of course, I don't know of my email. Hopefully it's working. MT2.
That one's nice. It's a little profile of a person.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they have, I think it's an old metal button.
These are old, vintage Milagros.
That's a barnyard.
Barnyard animals.
There's a...
got a little pig in there.
That's the pig because the curlicue tail.
And you got the little bull.
You can tell because it's got areas.
And a horn. And you got a goat.
I know somebody wanted some goats for Christmas.
And looks like a dog?
Nah, that's horse.
That's a horse?
That's
not the sheepdog? That's a horse? Okay.
That's a horse.
Alright, so there you go.
And they're the bigger ones.
These are the bigger ones. And these are vintage.
Well, maybe more medium.
Vintage Milagros MT2.
And if you don't know what a Milagro is, it's where it's like a votive. So what that means is like if you want to pray for something, you can petition saints or whatever using these. And so like if your cow is sick, you can pray for your cow by having the cow milagro. A milagro means miracle.
Yes, it translates to miracle in Spanish.
But also, they make nice charms, too.
Yeah, they're cute charms. This is a whole series of cattle.
So if you have, what is that? Not a herd. Herd is girl cow. A herd of cows.
Oh, no.
Was it stampede of bulls? I don't know.
So you got 4 little bulls there.
Anybody from Chicago? You pray for your basketball team?
Well, you pulled that one out.
That's because of Michael Jordan. That's not from contemporary.
That's only the only reason you know that?
Yeah, that's not from new. That's from old.
It's from old times.
That's definitely not from new.
MT4. We sold MT2. Thank you so much.
Not MT1.
Not MT1. Nobody wants that pendant of yours.
I'll just keep it.
So I'll just keep it. It's okay.
Yeah. I picked it out because I liked it.
Now these bowls, look at these ones.
They go the other direction?
Yeah, and you can really see the horns on that one. And then here's one with smaller. This one, that looked like a... Do lady cows get the horns too?
I think so.
I think so, right? That one looks like it's got udders.
Heifer? We used to call... So here's how... What's not politically correct. We used to call each other heifer.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know if you were involved in that. That's before you.
I know, but we used to do that as kids. Definitely not nice things to say to one another. This is MT4. I noticed some people were picking up on the metal charms the other day, so I wanted to do some more metal charms tonight. I also sent out invoices for Monday.
You didn't do it on Christmas.
I didn't do anything over Christmas Eve or Christmas because I was busy, and I just thought that was not in good taste to send out.
Well, it's one of those things, like, we want you all to focus on your family or whatever you're doing instead
Shouldn't have to worry about paying a bill. But today the bill came.
Correct. It's not Christmas today.
Christmas today.
If you're celebrating Hanukkah, sorry.
Sorry, right?
Let there be light.
So this...
May this bill be a blessing to his memory.
Right.
What did it say?
I don't know. I don't know all that. This one's cute. It's got that... That looks like a dog. You can't tell me that's a horse. Are you going to tell me that's a horse?
Let me see. That's a donkey.
Oh, that's a donkey? They have long tails like that?
That's a donkey. It could be a dog if you want it to be. It kind of looks like my paintings.
So this is MT5. You get this one. This is a nice little assortment. You get this one.
I'm fairly certain I've cut metal out that looks like that.
This one. This one looks like it needs some meat on its bones. Look like those ribs are showing.
Wow. Pray for it.
And then this one is the goat, the billy goat. That's MT5. How's everyone doing? If you just joined in, let me know. Say hi. How's everything going for y'all? Have you been enjoying the holiday season? We hope that things are going well for everybody out there.
I was talking to Andrea, and William kept trying to read over my shoulder.
Oh, that's who you were talking with?
Oh, don't worry about it.
He kept hiding his phone as soon as I walked in the room. I was like, what is this suspicious behavior that's happening?
I need to know about it.
What is this suspicious behavior that's happening? Hiding your phone when your husband walks in the room.
You don't need to know about everything I do. No, I just do that because I know it annoys you.
Of course he does. It's like he never tells me when he puts a show on the TV, he picks it real quick when I'm not looking, and then he never tells me. I like, what are we going to watch?
Surprised.
What are we going to watch? He's like, you'll see. And it makes me insane.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It makes me insane.
Well, when you watch the show, then you discover what it is. You don't know anyway, so...
But I like to go into something knowing what I'm starting.
Unless you say, I don't want to watch that. Then I have to not be able to watch what I want to watch. So
I gotta wait till I'm halfway into it to realize I don't want to watch it?
You just have this arrangement where you're surprised by the spice of life.
Maybe I should do that when I pick things then, too.
Yeah, but your one's like, oh, Dr. Tara Swarte is going to show you how you cannot be blind.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Lennis is here. Says, hello, all. Eating dinner finally now so I can watch.
It was nice the first time we watched it.
T7.
I feel like those shows, they talk about repetition, like burning into your brain. and then they take their own advice. So they say the same thing over and over and over. And
well, I also listen to this multiple podcasts with her.
yeah, but they also have that dude that he does a meditation. Is her guest all the time, and he kept saying the same thing over. I thought I was having a stroke or something because he literally kept.
I don't know what
saying
dude
over.
you're talking about.
He was some monk that she had as a guest, and he was talking about repetition and how it builds pathways in your brain.
See, it worked for Andrew.
Yeah,
I don't know who he's talking about.
Well,
needed to say it a few more times apparently for me.
nah.
MT7 is this herd of cattle, bulls?
You
I don't
can
know.
enjoy it.
But that's not on the TV anyway.
Yeah, sometimes he acts like put it on the YouTube. That's fine. Whatever. He can do it. That's not. I don't need to do it together.
But that's not something I choose for us together. What are you
What do
talking
you choose
about?
for us together?
Nothing, because you usually choose.
Well, you usually like it when I choose, so.
Once I know what it is.
We started watching that Halo.
Yeah,
and the Halo, let me tell you.
We started watching it before, and I think we're finally getting to an episode we haven't seen before.
Okay, so it show's okay. Let me just say though, whoever, I know the show didn't get renewed, so we don't have to worry about this. But if you're in the TV industry, and I know you gotta be proud of your work, but if you're the special effects person, you don't have to be so loud. Like, that's for the background noise. That's not for the foreground noise. It's for the background.
Ethiopian Coptic Cross. $20. One of these left. This is in the bronzy tone.
Brass.
In brass. Done in brass. And this one, let's go to the inch side here. This one is 2.5 inches by about 1.5 inches.
But we watched that one, and he got them shoes, and it's...
Yeah. So, when they don't mix the sound right, or it feels like they didn't mix the sound right.
They do it on purpose, though.
And you hear all the background music and the sounds and all that over the person actually speaking.
So I'm a little... I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I'm a little bit deaf to begin with. But then when they add the extra on top, I think that's why we stopped watching it, is because I could not... It was driving me to the brink of madness, where I couldn't understand. And then the subtitles were slightly off. So their mouth is moving, and the subtitles were off. I was like, I don't know what... So I can hear his shoes, clumping around.
Clumping around.
But I can't hear his voice. Whisper Sonic it.
Don, y'all are so funny. Also said, "Oh, I wouldn't like that at all."
I know it's not my ideal, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. It's got that lady from Hotel Portofino.
Portofino. These were 24. We'll do them at 20.
That's a good deal for that.
Okay.
These are usually expensive.
These are usually expensive.
Mm-hmm.
We've got 2 of them.
That's the African.
Yeah, we've got the African metal.
This from Ethiopia.
Ethiopia. Quite large holes in these. Is this brass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's you don't know.
Yeah, it could be a mystery metal. These are about 7.5 inch strands.
So that looks like brass.
These beads are about 17 millimeters. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. About 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 on each strand. Here's the other strand. Normally these are more expensive than that. We're giving you a good deal on these. If you like the Ethiopian beads, these are metal beads. They sound good. 2 strands of those available. MT9. $20 only. We've sold 1 of those so far. Thank you so much.
My goal is to work with some gold before the end of the new year.
Ooh.
So I have approximately a couple days.
I pulled these. Are these African?
Let me see. They were sold. Yeah. I think
They were with our African stuff.
These are. I kind of want to keep these.
You gotta find me another lot if you're gonna keep these then. They might not sell, you never know.
Yeah, these are really cool. They're old.
Let me show them to you.
They're old melon cuts.
Yeah, look at those.
This should be a $50 strand.
Do it at 50.
How do it? Maybe do it for them for.
You're gonna go lower?
Yeah.
How lower?
I
don't think you can take too much off that.
32.
Ho! That's wild. I almost said the other word.
I know.
That is wild. $32.
But I like these. But maybe I don't know.
We've just been told too that all the prices of our African beads should go up.
Oh well, then they can sit and not sell them.
Right? Boy, at 32, I should just keep that
I
strand.
know. I would kind of want to keep it for next autumn, like some pumpkins.
Oh, that'd be fun.
That'd be cute.
That'd be super cute.
Little check glass.
Look at these big holes.
Do we have any of those check glass leaves? This looks like a maple leaf.
I don't know. I've got some check glass leaves coming up. I don't know what I've got. MT10. MT10, $32. Anna says those are beautiful.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to be sad if they don't sell. Honestly. I'm not going to be sad if they don't sell. So big says, oh, I didn't even actually give you the size, did I? I just held them there. The other MT9 has just sold. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
So those metal beads are both gone. These are 19, about 20 millimeters. 20 millimeters for the MT10s. It's MT10. Let me put that back up there. And MT10 just sold.
Thank you.
Thank you, I guess. That's a hesitant. That is a really good strand. That's a hesitant sell right there. Sometimes we have those. Sometimes things are hard for us to let go of, y'all.
Imagine that.
I know. Look at these big metal beads. You wanted big. I don't know if anyone wanted big, but I pulled them. Lennis was trying to get Anne to go halfsies, and then she gave the poop emoji. What am I on? MT11.
I don't even have any for your birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Your birthday's coming up. Are you doing anything fancy for your birthday?
Anne says, oh, Lennis, that would have been good. I wasn't watching the comments. Anne would have done half a strand, too. Well, somebody got the whole strand. Yeah, you doing anything for your birthday, Lennis? What about these, Andrew? Are we putting these up on the block?
Yeah, go ahead, sell it if you can. They're very large, so I don't know if I'll sell, but I love them. Yeah, there should be about 120.
Okay. What are we doing for the people?
Let's do 90.
90. That's a good deal, everybody. These are big. If you like big beads, and you cannot lie.
And these are all made one at a time.
These are about 29 millimeter beads.
William, if you want to
Almost
tell
30.
them how these are made, you watched the video.
I don't remember. Who you telling me?
Wow.
Is that where they spin it on the?
Not this one.
Not this one.
These ones, they make them in halves.
Oh, do they? That's the video
so.
we watched? They don't look like they're in halves.
And then they're soldered down the middle. And then, if they do a good job, then you can unsee the solder line.
Mary Jane says, are those same as the others? Let me show you. The other ones earlier?
They're similar, but they're way bigger.
There were the other ones.
See, this is the daddy, and that's the baby.
So there were the ones from earlier tonight, and here are the ones from now. They are similar. They would go really well together if you wanted to do something really big.
But it's not. This is, you have to.
Oh, we just sold MT1. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
That did sell.
The little portrait.
The little portrait one.
A vintage button.
Yeah. Mary Jane says, LOL. Donna says, look at the patina on those beads. I know, right? Isn't it wonderful? That brass patinaed.
This is not new one.
No, these are old. That's why they're 120, but now they're 90 for you all.
I'm sure get an email from somebody. It's too cheap.
Poopy is baking me an Alsace poppy strudel, and we're meeting friends at a vineyard. That's nice. That's a good birthday. All right, y'all. So far, no takers on MT11. We'll find out. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 28 beads on here.
You should just hang it back up.
Yeah, I know. It should just go in your little...
My little collection.
In your little collection.
The barely there collection.
90 divided by 28. That's only $3.22 or so a bead. That is a really good deal. Because if I were selling those by the bead in the store, they would be more than that. They'd probably be like twice as much as that. So there you go. And still worth it, right? MT11, still available, $90. Get this back in the bag before it goes back on Andrew's wall if no one takes it.
I need to find a place to hide my wall.
Hide your wall so I don't steal from it. Whoa. Okay, MT12. What do we got next? These are nice. They were 20. Let's do them at 18. Can't go too low because we keep being told that all these African beads, everybody's pricing them too low lately. The people coming out of Africa bringing them are like, you need to raise these prices. Prices are starting to really go up on these. These are beautiful blue.
Well, because of the tariffs.
Yeah, kind of Haiti's.
The fuel to get it across is more.
And these are about 8 millimeter Heishi beads. You get the whole strand of these. This is a long strand. These are always long strands. This is about a 24, about a 22 to 24 inch strand, 22, 23 inches.
One of our friends, he said that he can't get a lot of this stuff anymore. So when he goes over there, they don't make it anymore, some of the stuff. So he has to buy, like how we buy sometimes like on the secondary market.
And this one has sold. Somebody knows that's a deal. MT12 is sold. Thank you so much. Okay, I need to put this on the side because that's it's making the whole pile difficult. Avalanche. Yeah. What do I got in this one?
You gonna end up like the penny candy lady.
These were 14. Let's make them. Let's make it 12. Look at these ones. These are a beautiful, deep, kind of grapey color. They are African glass rounds. These are about 9.5 millimeters. Were $14 a strand, now $12. That's about a 20-inch strand. Beautiful, grapey, purpley color. And of course, these all have big holes. Just to give you an idea, that's about 2.5 to 3 millimeter hole right there. Yeah, about a 3 millimeter hole. Isn't that pretty? MT13. Good prices on these because they're old prices. We've not upped all the prices of our African beads like we're being told to do.
Here, sell these.
MT14. What do you got?
These are little tiny hematites I found. Little tiny faceted
How much you want to
hematites.
sell them for? 1, 2, 3 strands.
This one. Look good.
Okay. Good deal. $14 each. 3 strands available.
It's the real hematite, not the hemalite.
This is real faceted hematite rounds.
They're so cute.
Coming in at 2 millimeters. These are small.
Can you imagine having a facet that?
2 millimeters. So hematite, it's a metal. Kind of.
No, it's a metal. It's a stone, but it's got heavy metal content.
There you go. Sometimes it's magnetic with all the mineral content it's got. These ones are not magnetic.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Sometimes they start off not magnetic, and then you mess around with the pliers, and then it goes.
Then they get magnetic.
I know. I got so annoyed. I was working on
We sold MT13. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So these are MT. Oops, get that in the screen. MT14, 2 millimeter faceted round hematite. Real hematite, not fake hematite.
I know somebody was asking for little tiny spacers, so I thought people would like that.
There you go.
Because I would like that.
Right?
If they don't sell it, keep it.
Actual little metal space. Well, not metal.
Hematite. Hematite.
Stone.
Hematite.
I know, but.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, those are nice.
They got a little bit of razzle dazzle.
Yeah, those are actually they're very flashy actually. They kind of not quite spinel, but they have that look.
Spinel is more black.
Yeah.
This one more gray.
MT15. What do I got here?
Nobody wanted that?
Not yet.
Not even one person?
Well, we'll see. I think everything's lagging a little bit today. The requests have been coming in mostly after I put things away.
Nobody likes it.
How much for this one, Andrew? I pulled this.
Those are the mini Hebrons. That should be like a $65 strand. Maybe do 48.
48. Taking it below $50. The mini Hebron, you said?
Let me see. Yeah, this is the mini Hebron.
Look at those big holes.
The yellow Hebron. Usually, sometimes it's come in green color.
So these are about 9.5 to 10 millimeter beads. Kind of hishy. Little discs. Nice big holes. That's a big strand right there too. That's a 24-inch strand. Beautiful color. I love the yellow beads. African glass. MT15, $48. Was a $65 strand. $48 for y'all.
A little bit of sunshine.
A little bit of sunshine in your life. Okay, let's see here. MT16. What's next? What do I got? Oh, these are the big Hebrons, right?
Yeah, big.
How much on those?
I would say maybe 130.
130 original.
I can go down to maybe maybe 94.
94. One strand of these available. Look at these beauties.
I used to use the Hebron in my designs all the time. I only put one though. Not,
Yeah, you don't use a lot of them at once.
No, I put it with the one I had it with the purple amber and a bunch of white.
So just to show you, these were the minis, and those are the big ones.
Mm-hmm.
These are actually graduated, so they go from about 16 millimeter up to the biggest here is about 25 and a half on the big ones. But there you have it. MT15 are the smaller ones for 48. MT16 are the big ones for 94. These are those kind of things that you don't always see all the time. They are more rare. We've got them on the show for you, but a lot of times you'd have to go in person to get stuff like this.
Especially the yellow. The green is more common, but still, the old.
Yeah. Old beads. Vintage, antique. Antique glass from Africa. MT17. If you like glass from around the world, got some African today for you. And this one, these are cute. These like little flowers. How cute are those? That's originally about 20. Let's kick it down to 16 for y'all. What the hey, right? Look at these little bellflowers. African glass in peachy goodness. So charming.
Have you been liking the beat of the day?
Yeah, I've been doing a beat of the day. You like the beat of the day? Have you seen that yet? This is about an 18-inch strand, and these are approximately 9.5 millimeter beads. So we've been doing a beat of the day the last 3 days or so, and I don't know if any of y'all have seen that. We've been doing it on Instagram and Facebook. We're trying to bring attention to our
Some of those work as shorts.
allegory fine pewter. Yeah, I should post them on YouTube. Donna says, "Oh, I am loving the beat of the day."
And not everybody sees our
the fine pewter, and not in every color because we only show them in one color or one finish. Anne says, "Yes, I've been enjoying the beat of the day." Teresa says, "Love the beat of the day."
I kind of want to do like a rolling AG live challenge where if you've made something using that beat of the day to post a picture.
Oh, that's great.
So but I don't know if people have a lot of our stuff.
Not yet. Okay, now we're going to get into some Czech glass.
Are y'all making anything?
Dale's tuning in from work. Glad you got the furnace fixed. I'm hoping the furnace is fixed. Knock on wood. All the wood. We haven't heard from our tenant saying that he's had any issues with it, so I'm hopeful that it is officially fixed. That would be delightful. Did 17 sell? Mary Jane's asking. No, 17 is not sold yet, surprisingly.
Which one?
This one, the bellflowers.
I love those.
I know.
Those make such great earrings.
Oh, they would, yeah. And they're African. Like, that's just cool.
They make it from recycled glass, supposedly.
There you go.
When we were at the Corning Museum, we saw the molds in person.
So cool. All right. There's one strand of these. These are, it must be, is it 9 o'clock? Yep, my phone just went dark. It went yellow, actually. MT18 are these beautiful vintage Czech glass daggers or flowers or feathers. Sometimes they call these the feathers. They do look like feathers, right? And this is a nice strand of these. These are about 8 inches. They're almost a little bit opalescent. They're really pretty. There's only one strand of those available. $5. Just throwing it out there for $5. MT17 now just sold. Thank you so much. MT18, $5. And these little feathers slash daggers slash whatever you want to call them are about, if I can get in there, they keep flipping on me. Oh, they're about, no, come on. There we go. 5.5 millimeters by 13. 5.5 by 13. MT18, one strand available. Vintage Czech glass from the Czech Republic. So we're going to finish off the show with here, I think, is some vintage Czech glass. MT19. And we're going to do it at the best prices we can for you. Probably a lot of these are $5 and under. This is a cool leaf strand. It's a bicolor strand. You've got the black leaves and the purple leaves. And this is a vintage Czech glass strand. And these leaves are approximately 9.5 millimeters by 13. 9.5 by 13 millimeters. And that is about a 4-inch strand. That's a regular size strand. MT19 vintage Czech glass leaf design. They're twisted, kind of a twisted leaf too, which is nice. It's got some character to it. It's not just a flat leaf. Although we've got some of those coming up too. MT20. These are a sparkling good time. Let's see, I'm going to do these for, let's do them for $4 a strand. And how many strands do I have of these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Got 11 strands of these. Oops, I just threw my marker. Get that. We've sold MT19. Thank you so much. This is MT20. We've got 11 of these available. These have gotten that AB finish on them. Look how pretty those are. They really look opalescent. These are shorty strands. These are like 2-inch strands. But look at those. Those are nice. Those little feathers or leaves. Really pretty opalescent beads. MT20. You know what? Let's bring those down even a little bit. $375. Let's do that. $375. Why not? And look at, when you have more, look at them. Look at how beautiful those are. And those are, Angela says, I'm loving the beat of the day. Suzanne says, beat of the day is great. Maybe both of you were on Facebook. I wonder if Facebook is lagging a little bit. These are approximately, if I can get my calipers on these. Let me pull them off camera here for a moment.
Those calipers, you kind of just have to guess.
These are 10.5 approximately by 6. 10.5 by 6. MT20. And these are vintage Czech glass. And we've sold one of those. Thank you so much, at least so far. MT21. Now I know some people were really liking the bird tongue or the duck tongue ones we had before. These were originally $6.75 a strand. Let's take them down to let's take them down to $5.75 a strand. $5.75 a strand. I've got a number of these, so let's try and give you a good deal. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me put one up there so you can see it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 11 of these as well. 11 of these as well. MT21. Look at how pretty those are. They call them the duck tongues, the bird tongues. It's the shape of them. They're like a paddle shape. And these are approximately 3-inch strands. Got a beautiful color, this bright kind of ambery orange color. And they are about 8 millimeters by 18. 8 by 18 millimeters. $5.75 a strand only. 11 strands available. We've sold one of them so far. Thank you so much. We're down to 10 of those strands left. Vintage Czech glass. Vintage Czech glass. Let's see here. Now these ones, I think these ones are, let's see, what number was that? That was MT21, MT22. These ones, I think a little bit more. They were, let's see here. They were 8 a strand. Trying to do mental math here, everybody. Let's do them at $7 a strand. $7 a strand. And there are these ones. Notice how many of these I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of those. 10 of those. MT22 are these ones, the sunset or sunrise ones, I call them. They have the yellow and the red. They have a little bit of orange when they meet. Beautiful colors in those. MT22 bird tongues or little paddle beads. I love how these sit with each other because they can interlock like that and sit like that, which is a really pretty way to string them up. Gorgeous color on these. Look how bright they are. Look how beautiful. Really pretty color. They're red, yellow, and blending into orange. MT22. $7 a strand. Vintage Czech glass. Whoop. MT23. What I got here? $5. Let's do these at $5. These little beautiful vintage Czech daggers or feathers. I love this design. Like, I don't see this very often at all. This kind of finish, this work with the... It kind of reminds me of dragonfly tails. And they have those the little ones that look like square dragonflies. We had those at the lake growing up. They're white and black, and they look like they have flags in their wings. Actually, it's their wings. And their wings look like they're separated and just have those little flags in them, but they're actually connected by clear. And MT23 has sold out. Thank you so much. What are you finding, Andrew?
This and that.
This and that.
Here, so this one.
MT24. What am I selling it for? Whoa.
This is a Venetian heart, Venetian glass.
Oh, the foil glass hearts.
I can't remember how much we sold those in the store.
I think they were $8 in the store for the bigger ones.
Can't go lower than that. So 8.
8.
And then this one I found sake.
Oh.
Shibuichi.
How much for those?
Can do maybe. Well, are they in business anymore?
I don't think so. I don't know if she still is or not. I know they were at one point they were doing a closing sale. So this is a Venetian foil glass heart.
It's already wire wrapped.
It's already wire wrapped. The heart itself is 20 millimeters by about 21.
Just stick it on.
That one has just sold.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Do we have a little bag?
I can arrange it for you.
Please do. That one is sold. Thank you. Probably should have sold for more, but that's all right. I think that's what they used to be. Maybe that was the small size. MT25. How much for those?
$8 a piece.
$8 each. There are 3 of them. Are these the bronze?
No, Shibuichi.
Oh, you said Shibuichi. Oh. So these are from a company called Saki Silver. And they did silver components. I don't know if they're still around.
Liz.
I know Liz, at one point I thought she was doing a closing sale. But maybe she was just closing. I know. She might have just been closing out of things. Let me see. Saki Silk. Well, maybe they are still doing things. Looks like they're still doing some things.
Or is it just old?
Or is it old? I don't know. Anna says Saki dissolved. That's what I was wondering. And it says, oh, Andrew, you asked about Donna Milliard during a Lampwork show. She's still creating. We are Facebook friends.
Oh.
Good.
Oh, that's good.
So these are Shibuichi. These are Shibuichi. Anna says Liz is not involved at least. So these are Shibuichi, which is copper and silver mixed together, which gives it a beautiful kind of reddish
she's the one who did it.
color.
So.
Yeah, unless she sold it off or did something, I don't know. But there are 3 of these available. They are $8 each. They are copper and silver alloy, 14 millimeters by 18, almost 19 millimeters. We've just sold 2 of those, so there is only one left. There's only one left. Anna says they divorced. Yeah, they did that a while ago, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But
and she's still running it though.
Yeah, she was still running it.
But I think like everything just got harder.
Yeah. So there's one of these still left. If you'd like one of those, that's a really good deal. $8 each.
She got married.
Huh?
She got married.
She got married, or did she get divorced again? Maybe that's what Anna means.
Oh, no, I don't think so. But I don't know. Maybe.
We haven't seen her in a while. We don't go to shows. She didn't go to shows. MT26.
You see these people every weekend.
Right.
Now.
And keep up with their lives back then.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty much saw her daughter grow up.
Yeah. Let's do it. She did get remarried. Okay. So she didn't divorce the remarriage.
Not that I know of.
All right. This is a strand, but it's not a strand anymore, of red dagger beads in Czech glass, vintage Czech. $4.50. You can get that lot of them. One of those available. This is a nice bright red for those of you who like the red color. I know we sold some red luxury bead blends a little bit ago. If you're looking to add some bright red to those, one lot available. Let me measure one of these for y'all too. Only $4.50. That's a really good deal. These are each approximately 15 millimeters length by 4.5 millimeters wide. MT26. Anna says, I'm corrected. Her Facebook profile says she is still Queen Bee at Saki Silver. Wonder if she just didn't update that, because I know at one point I thought they were having a closing sale. Maybe things pulled around or turned around for them.
Good.
Yeah. Because I know for a while we couldn't order because there wasn't much available. Because we used to like to have her stuff at the store.
I use it.
And Andrew uses it for sure. Ooh, these are nice. There are 3 of these. We'll do these at $4.50 as well. There are 3 of these available. Look at these. These have like a teal gray, a little bit of iridescent. Super pretty. And it's the same. I've hoarded my Saki pieces.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah, she's a nice person.
She's fun.
So this is MT27. 3 lots available.
I used to share with them hotel room to save money back in the day.
Yeah.
Because you get, you get 2 queen size beds. So it's not.
Right. You're already paying for them. Split them up. Make it better.
I used to do that with a bunch of people. Hey, have you seen Laura Belkin lately?
I don't think so.
I didn't notice her online lately. Maybe just busy with the holidays.
Yeah, hopefully. That's all it is.
I knew she wanted to do something with her mom. I missed some pictures of your aunt. Maybe she'll send you some more
You're
pants.
gonna get in trouble. You're the one that gets in trouble.
I know, but I haven't been yelled at her before.
There are 12 of these available. Let's do these at $4.50 as well. $4.50 each. These are these mini ones. The mini ones, I'll take these out of the bag here, as dangerous as this is. Look at those.
Yeah, somebody was asking for daggers recently.
That's what I thought.
They said that because we had a dagger show a long time ago, and people were like, I want that one from the dagger show, and then it says gone.
Yeah, so I pulled some of these. These have a clear on top of a brown on the base, so you get that kind of beautiful color, a little bit of light coming through. They're hard to tell because these are small, everybody. These are, these are about 10 millimeters by, they're hard to even hold on to, by about 3.5.
If we were fancy, we would do an annual report and talk about all the stuff we've done.
Oh boy.
Maybe we'll do that.
You gonna work on that?
We'll work on that. Mine's easy. I just go through my Instagram. So right here, right here, right here, right here. I think it'd be cute to have a map of all the places I've traveled this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of them is not that exciting. Just go to Pittsburgh. I mean, Pittsburgh's exciting.
MT. Pittsburgh's exciting for the people who've never been there.
I like it. There's stuff to do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's some houses that I saw in Moxham, and people get excited when I show that sometimes. Maybe in my mind they just get excited.
$5.75 on these. Ooh. Well. And these are the red, and they have a little bit of almost a green. I think that's just the fading of the color. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 of those. 10 of these. Look at that. See, they are green. They look like they're green. With some red. These are those bird tongues again. Or paddles. And they are, again, about 18 millimeters by...
Where's 406 Grove Avenue? 2 blocks up?
Yeah, or 6, so it would be 2 blocks toward, by 8, toward Ohio Street. Beautiful strand, MT29, taking it down to $5.75 for y'all. $5.75. What are you doing? Looking at houses?
I was gonna show them. Like this one. This is pretty cute. Looks like they redid it. So this one's 72. Look how cute that is. Isn't there a show that the family house, looked like that? Is it all in the family? With the one with the he's a police officer and the Urkel. What's that one
That's
called?
all in the family.
No.
That's family.
TGIF.
Yeah. I've seen Family Ties. It's not Family Ties.
No,
Not
that's the
All in the
one that
Family.
Left Behind.
Family Matters.
So you get a nice big backyard. That's on Coleman, so that's kind of closer to the road, but you don't see it.
Yeah, it's Family Matters.
Look at that. Nice porch. Can sit out there. Oh, look, they redid the floors. Redid fireplace. Look, that looks like a laminate floor.
Mm-hmm.
So if you spill the juice, it's not going to buckle up. Hopefully. This one, I'm paint a nice neutral kind of.
What are those black things?
Speakers, bro.
Couldn't tell.
The record player, that's for you. They're going to leave it for you.
They're gonna leave it for me.
This one, only 72.
Mm-hmm.
Price cut 4,000.
It's a nice house.
That's probably easier instead of me trying to scroll it. But, and it's already redone. Let's see the kitchen. Oh, never mind.
What? Just small.
I don't like that layout.
And they got the oven in front of the counter.
Who does that? Let's talk about.
That wasn't planned very well.
That one's not terrible. Because it's like a half drawer.
Yeah, you can kind of get in there.
But I'm not wild about the countertop.
It is a small kitchen.
That's what? For the dishwasher?
Dishwasher.
It seems like if they would have spent a little bit more time. Where's the refrigerator?
Probably outside the kitchen. That happens a lot in those houses.
I'm not doing that. Look at this door. That's to Narnia.
It's probably the attic.
Or Narnia.
Narnia. Is the attic redone? Squeeze it closer. Yeah, you're not quite there yet.
Bathrooms look nice. All redone.
There's the attic space.
And look, look like they put flooring upstairs too. No insulation. What's that? Knob and tube?
Might be. Yeah, that's knob and tube.
Look at me. I'm a sleuth.
Hopefully that's just leftover and it's
sometimes they just leave it. Anyway, that's our property of the day.
MT30.
This one is going.
Andrew added a few, so we're going to 33 tonight. It looks like.
Maybe 40.
We'll see. I got to do a beat of the day yet.
Like this one. That one just went on the market. That's right up the street from the store. Kind of dark. You're going to have to get a lot of paint.
We'll have to get a lot of paint.
So
we got to do a lot of that. Yeah,
you're going to paint something.
These...
Unless you like that.
Whoa. One of these is loose.
Oh boy. Bless their heart.
1, 2, 3.
That kitchen's big though.
5.
Look at this one.
7.
It had 8 bedrooms.
9. 10. 11.
That kitchen needs an island. A big one. Oh, you can tell that they weren't ready for these pictures.
11. 11 of these available. This beautiful blue and purple swirl.
What do you think these are? He got the duck tongue. Let me ask what these are for. What's that?
Those are for animals to run through, usually.
Is it?
Mary Jane's heading out. Says, blessed night, everyone. Have a good night, Mary Jane.
Yeah, have a good night.
Oh. Let's see here. Somebody in Canada is trying to order in our online store and they can't ship. I think Shopify shut down temporarily shipping to Canada. If that person is watching, and so everyone else knows. But apparently the strike is over. So maybe they just haven't gotten it going again, because I think they had shut it down. So I'll have to check into that. I didn't realize the strike was over.
Hallelujah.
When did it end? Does anybody know? Did it end today? Maybe that's why it hasn't.
Is that our furnace?
No. That one's taller. Oh, this one fell off the end of this one, but MT30. We've sold one of these so far. Thank you so much.
Did y'all like that? The property listing of the day.
Property of the day.
That's like my backup career. Cause I'm really pushed this neighborhood. Oh, look at this one. This is cute. Holy smokes! Let's buy this one. Is it next to our crack house? No, they got
MT31.
This beautiful rosewater opal.
That is rosewater opal. Beautiful strand. Vintage Czech glass. $7. One only available.
Boy, they made that floor so shiny. It's like a water slick. I'll show you. See, look.
Oh, I don't like it when it's that shiny.
Well, like you don't know somebody who does floors.
Rosewater opal, vintage Czech glass, one strand available, MT31.
This one.
That's a cool house. Looks like the siding was done recently.
They redid the floors too, but they made it that super gloss. Give the cats a couple months, it'll be not shiny anymore. Look at that. I love the archway.
You never know what you're going to see in our lives. Anybody else show you properties while you're trying to buy some beads?
Well, if you buy this house, you have to give me a cut.
Andrew gets a realtor cut.
Affiliate link. I wonder if they have that affiliate link. Look at this room.
Look at those.
This is like kind
beautiful,
of amazing.
Bright pink. Okay, go ahead.
Look at that room. It's like from a movie.
A horror movie.
But William, I'm trying to sell this house. It's $44,900. $44,900.
Wow.
4 bedrooms, 2 baths.
Wow, that's more than we've got now. Look at this beautiful pink. We have 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Unless they're counting the Johnstown or the Pittsburgh potty downstairs. No. This is MT32. 1 lot available. And it has just sold. Thank you so much.
I kind of wish they wouldn't try to sell this as an investment opportunity.
I know. Sell it to somebody who needs it.
No, sell it to like a family.
That's what I mean.
Instead of trying to sell it to somebody who's just going to make money off of it.
And says, I thought that room looked like from a horror movie too. But fill it with art and it would transform.
I know. It would be so cool. Just like Rosemary's Baby, but you know, without the demon baby.
Without the demon baby in there.
That's nice. And for $44,000.
Right. And MT33, the last one of the night.
33?
Yep. I'm not afraid to end on. I'm not afraid to end on a.
You want 2 more?
Andrew's getting nervous.
Let's do it 40. We'll do it fast. We'll do it fast.
You gotta do it fast. I got things. I gotta get up my.
You have to go to the bathroom.
No, not yet. But I do gotta do lots of stuff. So this is $5, and these are these Picasso daggers. Look at those. Donna says, thank you, William and Andrew. I guess we're going to 40, everybody, apparently. So we're not done yet. Hang in there, everybody. Hang in there. That's what Gilbert tells everybody.
Because he's a dinge.
Hang in there. So that's MT33. 1 lot of those available. Only $5. They've got some beautiful kind of blue-gray on there, too, on some of those. I like those a lot. It's over there. Haha, surprise, says Andrew. He does.
Surprise.
I knew he wasn't going to let us end on 33.
More.
He can't.
I do like that number, but
handle it. He can't handle that.
Not even.
33 is still available. 30 and 32 have sold.
Alright. Now you go through them fast like a rabbit.
If you're going to pack them in bags, I can. MT34. How much are these?
You can sell those. Those are from Ava.
3 of these. 14.
You can do them for 12.
These are vintage German.
I think so.
Vintage German glass.
They look great, but they're kind of bluey green.
They're a beautiful kind of green color.
Under the lights, I got bewitched.
Like an olivey color.
Olive?
In there.
Mm.
And they are
Beautiful.
5.5 millimeters by 13. There's 3 of them available. MT35. Those are already priced for me. $12. 2 strands available.
You can give it to him for a little bit less, maybe 10.
Wow. You don't usually go down on Ava's prices.
No, these are old prices too.
Look at those.
Old one.
Old one.
Look, they got a little bit of green.
Put the tag in front so we can read it.
Look, you don't like how I bag it.
No. You always put the tag behind the things and I can't read them. Tag in front. Is MT14 still available? 14. It appears so, Teresa. It appears 14 is still available. These are 35. Oh, let me give you a size on
Is that Katie Wall was watching?
Looks like it.
Oh, I miss her. Long time.
She didn't stay. Probably just popped on. These are about 15 by 9.
Is that Denise was watching?
Yeah, but she didn't stay on either. Nobody came up as a 1.
Oh.
Sandra just joined us. Hello, Sandra.
Merry
MT36.
Ooh.
How much is that?
Maybe I think that was originally 10, so maybe we do it 8. 1 available.
1 of these. Look at that.
Ooh, that's a beautiful, Prassiolite color.
It is a good Prassiolite color. Look at that. And those are about 5.5, 5.7 by 6.8. Vintage glass. Check that out. All right. That was MT36. Only 1 of those available. 14 has just sold. Thank you so much. T37.
That one $10.
$10. Yeah, that's a nice one. Look at those.
I like that.
36 just sold. Thank you so much.
Thank
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 beads on there. And this is 37. This is 8.8 millimeters by 10.5. These are some good colors you're pulling out here.
These ones are ones I picked for myself a long time ago.
MT37, $10. 1 strand available. MT38. How much is that one?
$10.
$10.
Ooh, mommy, daddy, baby. This one is a mix and match color.
Ooh, look at that.
Rainbow Nation.
Orange, purple, pink, yellow.
I should charge more for that.
Yeah, you should have.
You gonna see that?
Never.
She don't even have that anymore.
I was gonna say I've never seen that.
Don't worry about it.
And only $10. It's
Yep.
like he didn't know what he was selling.
And keep it.
That one's gonna sell. It just sold.
Mm.
7.5 millimeters approximately.
Well, thank you.
Not to sound depressed or anything that something sold.
That was a good one.
Yeah, it was. T39.
You can.
This one?
I love that
How much
one.
is that?
For 8.
8.
That's that pink.
That is that pink. That
pink.
That pink.
That pink.
MT39. It's a little strand, but it is gorgeous. It's that, probably use that gold in that pink.
Look how pink it is. It's like a little cat paw. Ooh.
It's like chalcedony. It glows. So good.
That's like Gilbert paw.
C. Winfrey joined us on Instagram. Hello, hello.
You know who that's like? That's like Paolo.
Paolo Pa. 39 just sold. Thank you so much. And MT40.
I'm not going to use the big bag for that one.
Okay. I'm going to do this one. How much is that?
12.
Ooh, that's a good price. I was going to start it at 16.
No, there you go. Discount.
Look at this. The Heishi beads in that pink. It's like a dyed chalcedony that didn't take the dye. It's so cool.
That probably didn't sell it.
I think it's cool. I would totally use this.
Don't take the dye.
Yeah, but it's glass.
Yeah, the color's stable.
Yeah, it's definitely color stable.
That's the glass.
That just sold. Thank you so much. See? I know how to sell.
Alright.
Maybe the beads sold themselves. Could be that
they
too.
sold themselves.
He's like, because you didn't do it. Alright. So that's the show for tonight, y'all. Let me flip this camera around.
That's like one time I had told him off camera that I thought something looked like organ meat. And then he said on the live, I said, that's for private. That's not for our public.
You gonna get in the camera here?
Oh, no.
I knew you'd be running from the camera. He didn't get ready for camera time today. I didn't really either. But I've been out and about, so here we are. So
that's life.
That's life. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'm going to do the spreadsheeting up and get everything sorted out. Suzanne says this was fun tonight. Yeah, it was fun to hang out again. We only missed 2 days, but it feels like we've been away for forever. And we got a lot of people in here today that we don't always get to see, so that was a bonus. Yeah, so thank you all for joining us tonight. Remember, you can save 25% off the online store to help us get that early repayment on the loan and get an extra loan, hopefully. We have to sell a certain number, a certain percentage, but we're almost there. So you can save 25% in the online store using discount code FURNACE. If you want to not save as much or not take as much of a discount, you can use WINTER, that's a 20% discount. And then you can leave the discount code off. We've had a number of people who've said they'd rather just pay full price and help us out. And you can do that if that's available and that's in your budget, just by leaving the discount code off when you shop online with us. We're very close to our goal. We have not much. It would just take 1 or 2 really nice orders or a bunch of little orders to get us there by the 31st.
Hopefully we get it sooner so that we can confirm that we...
Yeah, we want to give them time so they know that we made it in on the deadline.
Because if we get like on the minute that it closed, like
yeah, they're gonna be like, "Sorry, you just missed."
Because sometimes they close off funding once they run out of money too.
Yeah. So Sandra said, Andrew said the number was 450. Is it still the same?
We haven't checked on.
We haven't checked recently, but I don't know when he said that. But that's about where we're at.
Car, right?
Oh, in the car, and that's yeah. Unless we've sold anything since we've been on air, that's about the same.
And we tried to do it where we were invoicing people through Shopify instead of Square, but we stopped immediately because it got way too confusing trying to keep track of it. So that's one, because people are like, why don't you just list everything on the website then instead of invoicing through Square?
Yeah, it got confusing and people got confused. So
And
we're not
people
doing
are-
that.
Like there are a bunch of
And the
unpaid
invoicing is
invoices and
much
stuff, so
harder. Invoicing is much harder through that
It
than it
just
is through
takes
Square.
longer.
It for our system, the way we have it set up, we'd have to
Redo
tool some
everything.
stuff. Yeah. So anyway, that's that. So if you can help us out there, we'd appreciate it. Also, we have, we want to let you know the creative make-alongs are scheduled all year long for 2025. So
What?
I know what we actually. Who are we? Who are we? The creative make-alongs are
Who's
the
this?
second to
I
last
don't know
Friday,
her.
so the next to last Friday of every month. They are scheduled on Facebook as events, so you can go join those events and hit interested or going, and hopefully it'll let you know and remind you. But we will also send out email reminders, and we'll put the links in the emails and groups in our group. You know how we do. So that's scheduled, and also the Beat in the New Year calendar is out. If you missed that, go to allegorygallery.com, go to our blog, and download the calendar. There's a PDF version that you can download. Anybody out there planning to do Beat in the New Year with us again this year? I hope so. We're planning to do a good bit of them, hopefully. We'll see how it goes.
I'm going to be gone for most of January. So.
He's going to get out of it. So that's that. That's what we've got for you. Thank you all for hanging out with us tonight. I'm going to go film a beat of the day. If you haven't been seeing those, we've been doing reels on Facebook and Instagram for beads of the day.
What do you think that should be?
I don't know. I'm going to pick it now. We'll find out. So stay tuned. I got to get that reel together, and then I'll be invoicing and spreadsheeting for tonight. So thank you all so much for hanging out with us. It was really fun. It was good to be back, and we'll see you back here, of course, tomorrow, as long as all goes well with the furnaces.
Sure.
It's going to go great. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have an amazing evening, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye, everybody. Power up.
See